The Olmec civilization, often referred to as the mother culture of Mesoamerica, was one of the earliest complex societies in the Americas. Flourishing roughly between 1500 BCE and 400 BCE, the Olmecs inhabited the tropical lowlands along the Gulf Coast of modern-day Mexico, particularly in the present-day states of Veracruz and Tabasco. They are widely recognized for their profound influence on subsequent Mesoamerican civilizations such as the Maya and Aztec. Despite leaving behind no written records, their artistic, architectural, and cultural legacies provide key insights into their society and achievements. Geographic setting and environment. The Olmecs settled in a region characterized by fertile river valleys, dense forests, and abundant rainfall. The Coatzacoalcos, Papalopan, and Tanala rivers provided water for agriculture and facilitated trade and communication. Their environment supported the cultivation of staple crops such as maize, beans, and squash, which formed the backbone of their economy. Additionally, the region's natural resources, including jade, obsidian, basalt, and rubber, enabled the Olmecs to develop intricate art and engage in long-distance trade networks that connected different Mesoamerican regions. Political organization and society. Although much about their political system remains uncertain, archaeological evidence suggests that the Olmecs were organized into city-states or regional centers, each governed by elite rulers. These centers, including San Lorenzo, La Venta, and Tres Zapotes, functioned as political, religious, and economic hubs. Olmec society likely had a hierarchical structure, with powerful rulers at the top, supported by priests, artisans, and farmers. The elites controlled religious ceremonies, monumental construction, and trade, while commoners worked primarily in agriculture and craft production. This stratified society reflects a sophisticated level of social organization for its time. Economy and trade. The Olmec economy was diverse and integrated agriculture, craft specialization, and trade. Maize cultivation was central to subsistence, supplemented by beans, squash, and other crops. Olmecs also fished and hunted, taking advantage of the coastal and forested environment. Artisans produced ceramics, figurines, and elaborate stone sculptures, demonstrating advanced craftsmanship. Trade was extensive, with evidence of jade, obsidian, and basalt being transported across hundreds of kilometers. These exchanges facilitated not only economic prosperity but also the spread of Olmec cultural and religious ideas to other Mesoamerican regions. Art and iconography. One of the most remarkable features of the Olmec civilization is its artistic legacy, particularly monumental sculptures. The Olmecs are famous for their colossal stone heads, often over 3 meters tall and weighing several tons, carved from basalt and thought to represent rulers. These heads display individualized facial features, suggesting an interest in portraiture. Other artistic forms include jade figurines, masks, and intricate carvings depicting humans, animals, and supernatural beings. Olmec art often incorporates symbols associated with shamanism, jaguar motifs, and duality, reflecting complex religious beliefs and a sophisticated symbolic language. Religion and cosmology. Religion was central to Olmec life. Their belief system appears to have been polytheistic, with a focus on deities associated with natural forces, agriculture, and fertility. The jaguar is a recurring motif in Olmec art and is believed to represent a powerful spiritual entity or shamanic transformation. Rituals included offerings, ceremonial centers, and possibly human sacrifice, although the exact extent of such practices remains debated. Olmec religion also laid the foundation for Mesoamerican cosmology, influencing the ceremonial architecture, calendar systems, and mythologies of later civilizations. Architecture and urban planning. Olmec urban centers were characterized by massive earthen mounds, plazas, and pyramidal structures, often aligned with ceremonial and astronomical purposes. The site of La Venta features an artificial plateau, pyramid-shaped mounds, and a large ceremonial plaza, highlighting the Olmecs' ability to organize large-scale construction projects. Their architecture reflects both religious significance and social control, providing spaces for public rituals, elite residence, and the display of power. Roads, causeways, and waterways facilitated movement within and between settlements, demonstrating advanced urban planning for their time. Legacy and influence. The Olmecs profoundly shaped subsequent Mesoamerican civilizations. Many features of Olmec culture such as monumental sculpture, religious iconography, ball games, and ceremonial centers were adopted and adapted by the Maya, Zapotec, and Aztec civilizations. They are credited with early developments in writing, calendrical systems, and symbolic art, laying the groundwork for the complex societies that followed. Despite their decline around 400 BCE, the Olmec's cultural, artistic, and religious contributions continue to resonate as a foundational chapter in the history of the Americas. Conclusion. In summary, the Olmec civilization represents the birth of organized society in Mesoamerica, combining agriculture, trade, artistry, religion, and governance into a coherent cultural system. Their monumental achievements, from colossal stone heads to ceremonial complexes, reflect a society of remarkable sophistication. Though much of their history remains shrouded in mystery, the Olmec's influence on later civilizations secures their place as the cornerstone of Mesoamerican culture, earning them the title of the mother culture of the region.